Although things did go a little quiet on the crypto front, as my recent guest list highlights, things are definitely picking up. And crypto fans will know all about the Zencash project, which evolved since its inception and last year rebranded to Horizon. And for people outside of the space that are listening to this show, Horizon is the privacy-orientated blockchain technology platform that has also released their flagship application, Sphere, by Horizon. And that product offers unprecedented features such as easy encrypted transactions, secure messaging between users, and the ability to toggle between light and full clients. Now, someone that's been following them for some time from the sidelines, it sounds like an incredibly exciting period of change that's going on there at the moment. So I invited Horizon co-founder Rob Viglione onto my Daily Tech podcast to learn more about their story and the vision for Horizon moving forward. So buckle up and hold on tight so I can beam your ears all the way to Miami so we can speak with Rob, who will reveal his plans on how he's going to Uberize finance, create a freer, fairer and nicer world by bringing fintech to the defranchised and pioneer decentralized blockchain-based systems of governance. So a massive warm welcome to the show, Rob. Can you tell the listeners a little about who you are and what you do?
Thank you for having me, Neil. Yes, absolutely. So I'm co-founder of what was once called Zencash and is now called Horizon. So my background, actually come at this from the physics, mathematics side of things, and then academic work in financial economics. So what I do for the team right now is I basically manage the team that maintains and builds out our blockchain and our ecosystem. And that's kind of in a nutshell who I am and what I hope I do, at least.
Well, I'm glad you highlighted that because for many people listening, they will know Horizon as its former name, Zencash, and its blockchain platform with the best privacy technology that provides people with complete control over their digital footprint. So we will have some people from the crypto and blockchain community listening, but equally there will be a few listening that are completely new to this space. So just to set the scene and ensure everyone's on the same page, can you tell me a little bit more about what Horizon is and the kind of problems that you set out to solve?
Absolutely. So the big macro problem that we're solving for is the simultaneous massive propagation or creation of data in the modern world, and then also the lack of privacy that comes along with it, just based on legacy systems. So I think what a lot of people are starting to realize is that their data is not private whatsoever, and they're starting to see some problems with that. And then even governments are starting to see this. So things like GDPR, I think, are kind of harbingers of more to come, where now governments are realizing that because people are not having basic privacy with the mass amounts of data that they're creating, this leads to problems, and governments are now stepping in to try to protect consumers. So there's a big trend, and our big goal is to ultimately give people complete control of their digital footprint. Now, within the blockchain world, what problems are we solving? Well, we're solving hard on the security, the scalability, and the governance sides of this industry, which we think are the big problems that stemmed from the early days of Bitcoin that really haven't been solved as an industry. So we're tackling them pretty hard in a number of different technology and and also like hard technology and social technology ways.
Now, we are living in an era of exponential change and everything's constantly evolving. But I've got to ask, what was the story behind rebranding of Zencash to Horizon?
So, the rebrand is really simple. It's, the name cash implies currency, and the cryptocurrency was our first and, arguably most important application, but it was just our first. And what we've been doing since is building out a very scalable platform system. So what we're trying to do now is build out kind of like a blockchain of blockchains model with side chains and doing a whole bunch of stuff with on-chain scalability and opening up the environment for other application developers to start building on top of. So this goes really well beyond the single application of being a currency. So we knew we had to change the name at some point, and we just had a point in our in a project life cycle where it made a lot of sense. So we pulled the trigger on it and been very happy with the results.